so sorry, y'all. My bad. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Nita, your favorite diva. I'm so sorry, y'all. I can't even get myself together. Okay. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Nita, your favorite diva, and I'm back for the Game of Thrones series, Revisit the Throne. I'm here with my girl Moochilla
Yeah,
Shy.
what's up, y'all?
We should have Miss K around sometime, but we're not going to keep you waiting. Hey, Owen. Hey, Support Gaming.
Hey, Owen, support gaming.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us. Hey, Danielle.
Hey,
Damien.
Damon.
All right. Yes, we're going to get on in here. And you guys, I thought I had everything queued up, and it looks like I did not. So,
You all right? Look, you are okay.
okay. It made me laugh so hard, though. Anyway, so before we get to the recap, I want you guys to watch the opening clip. Y'all. I'm having problems today. What's up,
What
Vaughn?
happened there? What happened?
Yo, I cannot, and I ain't been drinking yet at all. I don't know what the hell is going. I don't know what the hell is going on with me. What in the world?
Get it
Yo,
together, girl.
hit the like button, please. Spoiler warning and fair use. All right. Okay, Mushy. Oh, girl. That felt like a lot, and we just got
I
started,
know
and I
we
feel
ain't
like
even
I'm
get started yet.
tired
And you tired already? Going through all these little bloopers.
already. Right. I'm gonna do a blooper reel too for this one. I'm gonna put it right on the end. I'm so upset
All right,
with
so where you
myself.
want to start since she's not here yet?
We're gonna start. We can go ahead and start with your story. Let me put it up on the screen since we
All right,
trying to
before we get into the episode, we want to get into some a little bit of drama
yeah, a
that's
little
been
bit of
going on
stuff.
that's kind
It's
of
like Game of
connected with
Thrones
Game
news.
of Thrones.
Yeah, Game of Thrones news, and we'll chat it up about that.
All right, now y'all remember the riots, right? Do
Yep.
you remember the riots and with Rudy Giuliani? Look, with his hair dye dripping and stuff, where he looking all crazy.
Right.
Well, remember his quote was a quote from Game of Thrones, Trial by Combat. You know it was one of the rioters that was arrested, and he was also quoting Game of Thrones also.
Right.
And they're both, to me, some of them do stem from Cersei Lannister. And
Yep.
he quoted, I choose violence.
Yep.
And they're trying to argue this about like it's a fictional character we're talking about. But you chose to say these words, so you should get the time for this.
Exactly.
You should get the time for this because you chose a fictional character to judge that talked about violence, and you chose to carry out the act, especially if you was all up inside the Capitol. They need
Right.
to throw the book at you. To me, I don't even think they getting the right time they getting anyway. Because if that was a whole bunch of black people that ran up in that building, half of us would be dead, and a
Dead.
lot of us would be having serious jail time. So let's get real about it.
Exactly.
Anywho, go ahead, Nita. You take it.
Yep, you are absolutely right. Like you said, we watched the tapes. We saw the police officers let them through, holding the door for them as they walked out. Now
Mm-hmm.
you know we already been through it, so you already know how that would have ended for us. Okay, so yeah, that was just a little bit of drama that Moochie wanted to tie in with Game of Thrones, and then I also had a story as well, and Moochie brought it to my attention as well. But it is about this is a article from Screen Rant, and Emmerich disliked Game of Thrones ending so much that he confronted the showrunner. So this is published by Dan Zinsky. And you guys, I went to go see his movie, and I think this article only came out because his movie is dropping this week. So of course, what's the biggest thing you could talk about? Game of Thrones, right? Everybody want to hear what you're talking about Game of Thrones. So who is this man? Who is this man? So then we're going to look, they said Moonfall director. So I saw the movie on Thursday. I liked the movie. You guys, I liked the movie. It wasn't the best, but it was entertaining. Okay, Roland Emmerich is the guy who did Independence Day, The Day After Tomorrow. He does disaster movies, and I love disaster movies. And this one was so good. It was about the moon actually falling, like it was off its orbit. And it was a really good movie. But you guys, you have to turn off your brain because a lot of the stuff, the science is not, it's not math, and the math is not math, and the science is not science. You got to just watch it for what it is. It's a lot of big spectacle. It's a really good movie. I mean, I thought it was good. I thought it was touching. It had some through lines. It had a little. I felt like the movie. I don't want to do a whole review. Come back for my review. I'm gonna do a review of Moonfall, and it'll be up on the channel tomorrow. Moonfall for. So you got a little nugget. So let me go back and read the rest of what he said. They basically was talking about Game of Thrones and how the fans didn't like it, and he said he didn't like it that much, and that he actually confronted. Which one he confronted? He confronted Benioff, David Benioff. So
Wow.
yeah, Benioff, and said, "What the fuck, really, man? What the?" So I
Wow.
was like, okay. I was like, this, and that's all. I was like, this article was so pointless. I was just like, what?
Look, I just figured it's something we could talk about while we waiting for people to gather in here. And it worked out. Because look, it's like we already got a couple more people filling up.
Oh, cool, cool, cool.
And we still waiting for our girl, Miss K, to come on. And we want to get into episode 4.
Oh, Miss K here.
Cripples, Bastards, and the Broken Things.
Hey.
Hey.
Sorry, guys. My daughter took my freaking ring light. I was running up and down the daggone steps. And I still feel like I don't look bright enough. Oh, well. How's it going?
We good. We good. We had a couple of stories that we talked about.
I was listening.
Okay, yeah. We had a couple of stories that we were just, biding our time. So now you're here, so you don't have to you don't have to wait for us. Everybody, can you let us know 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3 if our sound quality is okay? Just make sure put a 1 in the chat if you can hear us, 2 if you cannot. And which one it is. I just want to make sure everybody can hear us clearly because I don't have my microphone. I don't have none of my setup. You see, I'm on location, so
I feel like I'm looking pixelated again or whatever.
Did y'all get some? Did anybody get any snow? I got a little bit. So far.
Yep, definitely got some snow.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I'm on location. Okay, so let's get started.
Let's see. Okay, let's check through that resolution.
So this is Bran. He's having these visions. The 3-eyed raven keeps coming to him, and he wakes up. And Theon comes in there and says that Rob wants him to come down. So Hodor, this is the beginning of Hodor. We get to see Hodor for the first time on screen, and he's really, really big and all of that. So he was like, take him down to to the throne room or wherever they take care of business at. And so he was like, Hodor. So,
Hodor.
Very well. That's how you say it. Very well. But it's just so funny how he was doing it. I haven't seen Hodor in so long, so it was just cute to see it. Okay, so what y'all want to say about that? Hold the door, right?
I can't wait till we get to the significance of why he says what he says, because it means so much but right now it really means nothing. But it's going to mean a lot.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
But even
Yeah,
when he says Hodor, it's like they're all different expressions.
right.
Like Groot.
Like sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's like, no, like it means different things. It's almost how Groot,
Yeah,
like
like
Groot.
Groot.
Who
I
is
am.
that? I don't
You
know who
don't
that
know
is.
Guardian of Galaxies is
Oh,
a
okay.
little tree thing. He's so cute.
Hey,
The
Oh.
little one is cute. First, he was started out big, and then you got to see Guardian of the Galaxy, right? You're not a Marvel head, so you don't know.
No.
Oh
And
my
he's like, I
goodness,
am
you
Groot.
haven't seen
I am
Guardians.
Groot.
Oh my god.
Wait, what happened? What happened, Nita?
Nothing.
Oh,
Oh
you
no,
kept
I was
saying,
saying,
"Oh
oh
my
my
goodness."
goodness, because you haven't seen Guardians. That's
Oh,
Yeah, you got that's you that's on your shame list.
there's a few of them on my shame list. If you want to go to the Marvel, you could go all the way down the list. Hold on.
okay. So this particular scene, Hodor brings Bran down to the room, wherever. Who knows the name of the room?
I think that's the great room.
The great room, the room, whatever. I don't know. So whatever that room is.
Yeah.
And so Tyrion sees him and he's like, he gives him these instructions so that he can ride. He may not be able to walk again, but you'll be able to ride. So he gave him like this, I guess, a blueprint or some kind of instructions on how to build something that goes along with the horse, so that he can get around on his own and do what he needs on his own and all of that good stuff. So that was one of those things. And I will note, Rob was being very snippish at first.
Yes.
He was not like extending grace. And then once he gave Tyrion gave Bran the blueprint, then all of a sudden he wanted to turn on the pleasantries and stuff like that.
Right.
So
His reason for that was because remember they had that conversation. It was his mother and two other people. Because remember now she's on her way to Lannister
right.
to talk to her husband. So he knows we can't trust the Lannisters. So he's kind of standoffish for that reason.
Right. The same way Ned is. You know what I'm saying? It's the same
But
type of energy.
It's true, but at the same time, because they're lords, they're supposed to extend a certain kind of courtesy.
Right. Especially to another high lord.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So he was in the wrong, but we chalk that up to him being young.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
but that was nice. That was more. This is more like you seeing that Tyrion is one of the good Lannisters. Like he's coming in to check on the kid, and he brought him that whole saddle thing. So
he made sure he asked whether or not he remembered.
Exactly, because he still, at the end of the day, he still got to look out for his family.
Right. Moochie, you got your notes for what he was with this conversation between him and Theon. He brought up, his house and all that stuff. So
he brought up his house. He also brought up how he was taken as a young boy, and how, to me, he reminded him of where he came from. But it's like he's captive. But to me, he was treated very well for someone being captive.
Right.
It's not like he was made to stay in a dungeon.
Right. Very true.
And he was taken when he was a small boy.
Yeah. Well, normally when you're a ward, you're not necessarily a captive. You're just you staying. I mean, it's like you are, but you're not. You're not a prisoner, but you can't go anywhere because it's like we're keeping you so that your family stays, to make sure that your family stays in line.
Right.
So that's why, he was still, I mean, look, to me, he lucked up being a ward of the Starks.
Yes.
All people,
That's my point.
Yeah, but I feel like, go ahead.
I was going to say, because they're noble people, you know what I'm saying? If they were any other house, we heard the stories about these, these different houses. So he did luck up with the Starks.
Yeah, they would have been like, put him in the dungeon.
Right.
The thing about that too is with him, you could really see how arrogant in this scene, even in prior scenes, you see how arrogant Theon is, you know. And it's like, here goes that Lannister way, ready to slap somebody right down, you know, kick them down a notch. And that's what Tyrion did here, like, because he's over here like boasting about his family. What's his name? Theon. And Tyrion is like, man, please, that was a stupid rebellion. Like, he's over here.
He was like, "You're what did he say? He said we were outnumbered
10 to 1, right?
Right.
Nothing like, well, it was stupid rebellion then. Like, what are you so proud about? You know?
Right.
And then he must have thought he was putting him on to the whore Raz. Like, if you want some northern backside, you know, go ask for a redhead named Raz. And he's like, been there, done that. Basically, like, my next tumble will be your next tumble will be on me.
Roz's name was brought up in this episode alone. I know.
Really?
I heard 4 different guys say Roz's name.
Everybody done ran through her.
Oh right. My gosh. That's the medieval Carrie Milgram, honey.
That's what he said. He threw him a coin. He threw him a coin and said, "The next romp for Ross is on me." He said, I won't wear her out too much.
And he was mad. He looked like he was really upset about that. Like, she's a whore. What do you expect? Right. That's the job that she has. And you know what's funny about that is that I love remember when I'm jumping ahead a little bit. Well, when she was leaving and he told her, "I don't want you to go," and this and that. And she said, "Well, get yourself a wife," you know, like. What you think this is?
I'm going to miss you.
Yeah. This is what he said. He said, "I don't want to pay for it." And she said, "Then get yourself a wife."
Hello.
Because this ain't what it is, baby. You got to pay. Okay. He was only trying to be nice to Bran. Yep, that's true.
All right. Let's get on. Where we going? At the Black. Meet Samuel Tarly. Yay. I wish I would have got a better picture of him. I didn't realize his eyes was closed.
He's always scared anyway.
I mean, he looked horrible when we first saw him, so I don't think it would have got any better than that.
Okay, Miss Guy, why don't you go ahead and take the
part to this show.
Take the lead on this particular episode. I mean, this particular scene for me.
Okay. Well, as you can see, you know, the boys are playing around in the yard as usual. They're not playing around, they're training. And then all of a sudden you see one of them look up like saying, "What the bloody hell? What is that?" Whatever he said, right? And then you see Sam coming through. And you know, the thing about that I remember when I first saw this scene was that when they were getting ready to throw him into training, he had this like mean, fierce face on, like he was really, I said, he about to do some damage. That freaking boy got beat the heck up, like screaming on the floor. Yeah, screaming on the floor and everything. And John could not take it. But Rand, is that his name? Rand? I forgot his name. The chubby one over there with the dark hair. I cannot stand him. He was enjoying himself, just clanking that sword on his body, like boom, boom, boom. And so that's when John stepped in. So, you know, this is obviously the beginning of John and Sam's relationship. And you know, that's what we
this is when we see Bran in the back in the cut looking at everything.
Bron, yeah. That's the first time we see him. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's one of my favorite characters.
He's funny.
He is one of my favorite characters because he keep it real with him.
Yep.
Oh, see, I think so too. I said that felt very emotional. Mm-hmm. It was like real impulsive, and I was like, "Ooh, did you think that through?" Like, I guess, girl. I mean, she knew that she had everybody, you know, in her back in the moment, but in the grand scheme of things, like, I don't know if that was the right.
And that's because she listening to Littlefinger with his lying behind.
Right.
That's
yes,
true.
It's on HBO Max.
Yep. And catch up
so you can get in the chat with us next week from the get-go.
She said she out in the street doing stuff she ain't had no business doing.
That's right.
She should have been tending to Bran and Rickon.
Exactly. She never should have left. The heck?
Why Catelyn at a brothel? She trying to step out on Ned.
No,
No, she
you
trying to
know
go
That's
undetected.
she got caught there by Littlefinger.
Yeah.
He got word of her coming. He got his little birds everywhere. So somebody came buzzing in his ear, telling him that she on her way. So he caught her
Yeah.
before she got to the castle.
But the thing about that is that I think the brothels are so a lot of traffic. It's a lot of traffic. Like, even though you wouldn't think a high lady would be in there, it's still a lot of traffic running up and through there, whatever. So I don't
Right.
know. I was like, I don't know what she was thinking.
Yeah, but that was, she left the brothel already, and he was hiding her. What's his name? Littlefinger was hiding her in there so that Ned can go find her or
Oh, so that's
whatever.
not where she was at in this.
Just now, that's the innkeep.
Oh, okay.
So the people they eat there and stuff, and I think they have rooms upstairs or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
And we saw our boy too. We saw our boy for the first time.
Bron,
The
right?
person who gave Tyrion his room. What's his name?
Bron?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we seen him for the first time. I saw him. I was like,
yeah, that's what I said. That's what we first meet him.
Yeah. I'm gonna do better, y'all. I'm about to start writing these names down or have some kind of printout or something or whatever. So I told you my memory is not the best. So
it's a lot with these names, honey. So don't worry about it.
It really is.
If I can remember, I got your back. If I can remember.
Look, me and Moochie be going to you. We be like, Miss K.
I know some of them, but some of them I don't know.
I know Kate knows.
Now I have to be like,
he said, "Nah, she cheating." Who you talking about? Talking about Ned. Oh, stop. I mean, talking about Kat.
She ain't cheating.
You guys,
cheating. She just
I got
stirring up the pot and causing a whole bunch of drama.
Right.
What'd you say, Nita?
I was saying I had a little snippet of a fan-made trailer, and I thought it was so awesome. I think I cut out maybe 45 seconds or something, and it's really good. So I just want
to show it. Okay.
That's what I'm saying for you.
The war's not won. The time I was gone, the world's falling apart.
Let the priests argue over good and evil. They can live in my new world, or they can die in their old one.
Oh, the Starks have always ruled the North. If they're alive, the country will rally to their side.
What good is power if you cannot protect the ones you love?
You got some serious scenes in there.
That was good.
Oh, wow. Remember this? This was the end of the I think season 7. Oh my gosh. That was like, oh my god. It got us all excited.
Yes, it was.
And that's what I'm gonna say about that.
It had some of the best moments. If you guys want to stick around, that is a clip of what's to come in the other seasons or whatever. We're here getting some setup done, so it might be a little slow for you guys, but look what's on the horizon, because I'm telling you, this is the greatest show.
It's getting good, trust me.
Yeah, you're gonna need some cheat sheets, pretty girl, for real.
Yes.
But we got you with some of them.
Yeah, so yes. This is some of the best moments when I was gathering the music for the intro. It actually the trailer actually started out with the college orchestra just doing the stuff on the just videotaping them actually doing the theme song. And
Mhm.
then when this dropped into the thing, I was like, oh my God, this is, I gotta cut a little piece of that so we can see a little something. But I
Yeah.
love the way they cut it in. They even had some of the audio, some of the good. Oh, it was just so good. It flowed so well. It was a really good trailer. So yes,
Nice.
OC.
Catelyn
Loved
was
it. It
like
was
to hell with them kids, and they decided to start a new life.
No,
He bugging.
no. She already saw Ned.
Oh, the kids.
All right, y'all. What was y'all favorite moments? Was there MVP? Was there a standout character for you guys? Like, what's some things you want to discuss? Or what are you looking forward to in episode 5?
I'm looking forward to Ned digging deeper and finding out even more.
Even to his detriment.
Yes. He's loyal to where it hurts him.
Even to his detriment.
Yep.
But he's gonna keep on putting the pieces together, and it's about to ramp up because Kat, she did a major move.
I'm looking forward to that. To her bringing whatchamacallit to the veil.
Yeah.
Where it goes down.
I want to see him fly.
And I think my favorite scene was that I mean I can't really say for sure, but I know one of them in this episode was the scene I was talking about where they was telling Littlefinger was telling the story about the Hound and his brother.
Mm-hmm.
And because I like that scary story vibe.
Right.
And then also anytime they tell stories in the show, I always like it. Every time they tell stories. And they always use the perfect person to tell the story.
Yeah.
Like their voice goes perfect with it. And then the scene that I liked is when, on top of the wall when
John and
Sam were bonding, for the first time or whatever. And then that whole thing where they had to let Ras know, like, don't.
This ain't what you want.
Yeah. Don't. Well, I say nobody.
Ghost had to put a stamp on that.
Yeah, like nobody touches Sam, okay?
Yeah.
Try me if you think I'm playing. Yeah, that's a scary thing to wake up to. 3 guys, they got the thing all in his mouth. Then you got Ghost, red eyes, growling over you and all that. Oh my gosh.
And imagine being, waking up out your sleep like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just like a whole nother level of crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's true, OC girl. That's very true. And I think I always say that with Ned, he never found a middle ground. It was just, honor. Like he was too rigid with the honor. Like you're going to King's Landing. That honor, you keep that honor in a certain way, right? Right. But when you know who you dealing with, you can't. Everything ain't about honor.
Yeah.
Right.
He's on snakes right now.
And you can't say that you didn't know, because the more you found out, the more you was putting things together. So you should be like, okay, maybe I should fall back a little bit and think this out just a little bit better, because baby, it did not go at all the way he thought it was gonna go. So
absolutely,
it escalated really fast, really quick. So,
and he kept putting his trust in the wrong people. So it was like, oh my gosh, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this, Ned. You pissing me off.
Right. So I think we did pretty good, ladies, tonight. We didn't have too many people here, but hopefully people will catch the rewatch. You guys don't forget about the giveaway is in I think I announced it in 1, 2, and I mentioned it in 3, but I don't have anything because this isn't pre-recorded, so I don't have the actual the contest rules, but it'll be in the description box. Make sure we don't have our names up. I do that shit
no. Well, you had them up earlier.
Okay. Oh no, they were on. But okay, when I guess when I put a comment, show a comment, yeah, they go away. Okay. That's my bad.
Ooh, it's cold in here.
Yeah, don't forget about that.
Fact.
Don't forget
Fun
about
fact, season 1 through 6 are only seasons of,
Uh,
oh, okay.
I still like
was good.
7. I'm gonna throw 7 in there with it.
I would say 7.
I'll throw 7 in there.
But 8, absolutely not. We can act like that don't even exist.
Yep.
Keep
It in
keep that honest shit in
In
Winterfell.
Winterfell.
That's the only place that's gonna serve you.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're absolutely right. They have to learn that.
Right. And then he already knew because he said we've come to a dangerous place. So you have to alter how you present yourself and how you carry yourself. You got to be more on guard.
Absolutely.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he sure was like, I mean, it didn't make sense to basically recognize where you were, but then you didn't act like you knew. That didn't make no sense.
Yeah, he was definitely too hasty.
Yeah.
For sure. You guys, what are you guys doing on your channel? You know, everybody, the power lady, so everybody does power. But what else are we doing?
I'm still trying to get my Women of the Movement video up.
Okay, yeah. Suburbia was just asking you about that. So cool.
Mm-hmm. I just put up my R.I.P. Carrie, Professor Milgram. And I'm also gonna I'm doing something different because I'm kind of getting a little bit tired of talking about the same thing. So I'm doing like the top 10 shows in the history of Stars. Like, I'm sorry, the top, shows that have aired on Stars. And something like that. It's by IMDb. So I'm just going over that. It's just a little, quick little video going over that. So I wanted to see where Power placed and if there was any other shows that ranked on there that I knew. And surprisingly, it's just a lot of shows I did not know that made that list in the history of Stars. Okay,
and they're pretty good too, actually.
Yeah, so they saying so. All right, I'm just gonna put that on the channel.
Okay, I pretty much like HBO and Stars. Showtime is hit or miss. What else we have? I think that's all we have, right? Like the cable show.
Cinemax.
Yeah, that kind of hit
for me. Yeah, Stars got a 50-cent shows right in P Valley.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
I am gonna watch. I felt like I needed to be in a different mindset, but I had a bad week last week, so I still couldn't get to it. So we're going. I know.
Thank you, pretty girl. Let me know. Oh, I'm sorry, Nita. Miss Pretty Girl said she just got my book. Let me know what you think, so we could, because I want to get enough people that got it, so we could have like a little discussion, like a little book club discussion or something like that. Okay. So y'all can ask questions and all that. It's kind of like you do like a review. You talk to the author.
We're gonna have a book club.
Get inside my head, honey. Huh?
Right? A book club combo, right?
Yeah. And it could be, like a few chapters or one chapter, 2, whatever, and then do it something like that.
All right, thank you.
Doing it for the Black women on YouTube, yes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Did it come on yet? The
documentary. I'm gonna do it.
Did it come on yet?
Yes.
I
think it came out today or something.
Okay. Oh, it dropped today.
Oh man.
Okay.
So I'm definitely gonna talk about it.
I want to talk about it too.
So you guys got 2 reviews coming up from me: Scream and Moonfall. So those are the ones. Also, too, I was thinking about doing a spoiler review on Spider-Man: No Way Home, because that movie was so good, y'all. Like, I just really want to talk about it, and not have to worry about spoilers. It came out last year,
Right.
So
if you didn't see it, don't watch this video.
And you gotta go to the movies to see that, right? That's some bullshit.
I'll probably never see it.
Look, I'm thinking about outbreaks and stuff.
All right, you
So
guys. We're gonna see
Thank you,
next
everybody.
Friday. Yes,
Review
I
that
am.
movie.
Okay, thanks. Support. I will
See
do that.
ya.
Bye.